Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Command Mission, Barbarossa Berlin. And I'm in Estonia right now, and Estonian wheat field with a lot of German artillery craters here. Yeah, so this is the mission called Totenkopf, which means skull in German. And I think that is named because as Soviets, we are battling the SS that has invaded Estonia en route to St. Petersburg. I think it was called Leningrad during the war times. The Germans apparently captured the highway and ambushed the supply column here, so we are supposed to take it back. There's no associated objective flag or anything here, but we need to make it all the way to the map. Basically, it means that you have to drive the Germans out of the map altogether. So yeah, it's basically one of those winner take all type of mission. And we made it to the halfway point, turn 11. And we need to basically cross into the open field or do whatever it takes, human wave, anything that is at our disposal to push the Germans. And we did just that in the right flank. We still have yet to face any stiff resistance on this side, so we made it farthest here, I think. The Germans curiously had the right idea of targeting us in the middle, but for some reason had moved away to attacking this empty fallow wheat field. Maybe just scorched earth tactic or something. Yeah, you can see how close knit the craters are. So they were pretty skilled, I guess, in delivering the payload, but not in terms of actually hitting the target. I mean, if it hit here, then it could have been catastrophic because we are pretty close knit, trying to cling to the earth and any kind of cover on the ground here. So we need to probably spread out, and I think I just do that. And followed up by these tanks. The tanks can actually see pretty well. Well, not really, but yeah, they'll be able to see pretty well as they climb up in this incline. As you can see, there's a little bit of color change. Yeah, a little bit of color change, so it matters. And you can see that we are, this is the highest point. And also this is the highest point. Yeah, so as we reach here, the vehicles might slow down and stuff like that, so you need to... I don't know, I don't think I can take account of that altogether, but if something bad happens, then I can probably make that as an excuse. Alright, so this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, you can still overlook much of the southern open field side. And we can probably watch over us as we try to cross into this cover. And I think we do that, this whole glut of them. The BT-10s have been pretty impressive in knocking out these two PSWs. I think this unit did it both times. And I think they still have a pretty good sight, so maybe I just let them stay and move this guy instead. For turn 11, I have this setup, this movement waypoint setup. So we try to kind of exploit our chances, or try to make the most of our chances here on the left flank. So we are trying to go into this little cover, skip cover to cover, trying to watch over each other as these guys make it into this side, and I'm going to move this group toward here. And if I face some resistance, then we have to move these guys who arrived here to come to the edge of the wood and then try to fight them, and bring on the BT-10s and also some tank here. Not too sure about the strength of the German defenders. I'm sure there are like a lot of them here, like throng of them. So we are trying to see if I can identify some of the defenders. Can actually visually identify them. So we are not trying too much, but also moving up the tanks in order to make some pot shots at them if possible. I'm sure that there will be some German guns as well, but let's see what happens. I'm not moving everyone, just spreading them apart a bit, because I'm kind of afraid that the German artillery will strike And I don't think it's not going to miss this time. Yeah, that's my plan. And well, I mean, you know, all the best laid plans can go to heck in a flash. So let's see what happens. I'm just being a bit too pessimistic here, but I mean, I haven't really faced a lot of Germans in the first 11 turns, so I'm sure that most of them are like crawling in the woods, waiting for us. Alright, so overview map, nothing really happening. What is this? Oh! Oh, it's just a crew. Okay, there's a crew from the random PSW. So let's check on the left side, very important side. There's some mortars around too. And bring them up, and there's a lot of fighting on the right side, I think. Okay. So we are facing some very heavy resistance on the right side. And they're all like shaken. And as you can see, the German artillery has opened up somewhere that I don't really know where. My goodness, what the heck are they doing? We need to move. Yeah, the tank really needs to move. Oh my goodness, this is a close call. Yeah, I mean, the tank really has to move. Really, no other choice. I think the computer is kind of sick and tired of me just hanging back. These guys made it pretty. Yeah, this guy really didn't face any battle this turn. Okay, wow. So the German artillery is the accuracy leaves a bit to be desired. I mean, still very impressive. I think one of these definitely could have knocked out any of these tanks. Fortunately for us, we are moving up, and there's really no other choice but to move up now, because I think they have figured out that we have all the tanks in the back. So I think if they have more artillery, maybe they have 50 more artillery shots left or shells left, then I think we'll be in a lot of trouble if we don't move and stay mobile. I mean, I have to support now this infantry. Trying to buy for crossing into this open field. I don't know how that's really going to work, because it's going to be open field and they're going to be shot at. So the only reasonable expectation is to try to fight our way through the field. You know, just try to do a direct confrontation. What I'm going to do here is trying to move into the brush, get their attention a bit, while this tank definitely has to now get into some position. Get into the right position, and I'm going to have to give an order to find a hold down position here in order to aim at these guys. We have found, I think, around 3 defenders so far in the woods. They disappeared because, of course, we cannot really identify them for sure, but I think from sound alone, I think we saw 3 defenders hiding in the woods, and there might be more. With the guns and other stuff, they might be lying low right now in an arc of this area. So we might, it'd be nice if we can surprise them a bit, but I don't know if we have the turns now. Oh my goodness, yeah. I don't think we have the turns now to do that. This is a bit of a mess, so we're going to try to move here, and then using the cover of trees, we're trying to get a small arc going here of this tank's gun. Yeah, we need to really move fast. And now this guy should also move up a bit. I can definitely see the craters, but I think this has been artillery that has been shooting at us for a couple turns now, so the most recent artillery strike has been here. Yeah, seems like that we are really moving. We are really holding our behind, but not really. This is actually the rotation order. Just like to make everybody their eyes set on the. Wow! Look at how large the wood is. My goodness, it's going to be a slog to get through. Yeah, but then we just want to identify the troops here who's been hitting us as we try to move, and limiting our movement on the right flank. But I think we are keeping them a bit honest in a way that it allows these guys to move rather freely. I'm attempting to use these 2 platoons to move to contact in this side, and this is going to be I don't know, it's kind of risky, but I really need to do it, I think. Because this is brush, so I mean, they'll be able to survive German fire. But yeah, I think we need to do that. And I don't know why I give order for these guys. I mean, just too ambitious there. Yeah, I need to kind of scale back. The vehicles, yeah, they're moving. They're moving. I think these guys will also need to move. But since this guy has a pretty, yeah, I mean, still pretty good vantage point here. So just keeping watch as the tanks are moving. I think for a few more turns. Alright, let's go. I think I'm interested what is happening here, so let's go and see. Yeah, I think we get shot, and you can see the German flag. No doubt that they've this in control, and you can see that the Germans pop up once again, trying to take pot shots at us. And here we see some firing going on. Yeah, I think this is just a crew though, so no problems. Here's a problem. The right side is definitely a problem. And side turret hit. There's an infantry that I don't know what it was hit by, but we'll soon know whether it's going to be destroyed or not. Yeah, it's a mortar. A mortar is being leveled against our tanks. Hopefully it's going to survive a bit more than a few turns. We are throwing our shots into them, and I think there's some... okay. No problems on the left flank, I think. It's not as bad. These guys are not really... yeah, only this guy has made it. Snuck into the wheat field. And at least we'll be able to see what is going on. And I think these guys really haven't faced any resistance yet. Only that we are able to find some stragglers, which means that we let our position known as we try to pressure them. Yeah, this guy. I'm kind of interested what is happening in the wheat field here. I think they have some mortar set up at least. And I think this guy was able to escape. Yeah, no problems with this guy. No problems. Just need to find out whether they have more things going on here. And no resistance here. Move to contact. I wonder what that means. And this is a Maxim machine gun guy trying to find a better position. Yeah, the tanks are not moving that quickly, unfortunately. They stopped. Because I guess they found something in front of them, so they're not really moving. Or, I don't know, I gave them order to find the hold on position, and they seem to have... they think that they found it. But I think I moved this tank around here as we try to sneak into the field, and possibly the German artillery has stopped, so that's good news. Yeah, really need to advance on this side without any pause, and here we might have to try that human wave thing. We need to get close though, as close as possible before we launch into that human wave. It's going to be either successful or disastrous. Definitely very risky, so yeah. Alright, so I try to keep sinking these guys in and try to draw the Germans' attention. And yeah, they found every one of these guys stopped because I think I gave move to contact order, and they found this crew running around, running away. So I had to give them order to just move. And sneak. It's kind of interesting that from this game in the Combat Mission series they changed the crawl command, and I think they added also the, I don't know whether it was sneak, but there was some kind of covert move command. And in this game, moving forward, they combined it into sneak, which automatically makes them crawl. reducing their mobility somewhat. I used that command, that covert move command. I don't know exactly what it was. Maybe it was sneak, but I used that command a lot in Beyond Overlord because I found there was a really good balance between stealth and mobility. But here, I mean, it is okay. I mean, I kind of missed that command, but I guess there's some more options depending on situations. Like you can do run command. Also, there's some advanced command assault. So there's a bit of difference between all these. Alright, so turn 13. We are definitely making a move in the left flank. Hoping that we'll be able to cross this expanse as we try to sneak our way into the midfield and distract these guys in the middle. This has to be probably an all-front effort. I don't think we'll be able to do well on this side alone if there's nothing here. No pressure from this side. So we need to apply pressure on all sides. Just close the distance a bit, expand our options, and identify more enemies. That's probably the objective for this turn. Let's go. Hopefully there will be no more German artillery. Definitely shooting a lot more. Oh, there's some guys in the open. Maybe he's in foxhole. Oh wow. Okay, so this guy's been hit a lot. Probably from the mortar and from this side as well. And this guy is actually doing a pretty good work, but he's moving now. So now these guys are now entering into the wheat field, getting close, very close, and this guy is getting hit. Yeah, so definitely we know there are a lot of guys here and here as well. On this side, there is really nobody, so I don't know why this guy's not. Oh, actually, we found this guy. I think it's oh, it's infantry, not a crew. Yeah, so it's getting very, very hot. And this guy made it past the fence. Great job. And we have a lot of targets now. Crisscrossing the battlefield now from left and right. Yeah, so we are just applying full court pressure. It's a basketball term, but yeah. Still a lot of high morale though, 95%. So I've done much to conserve their morale, but we need to unleash that morale into something really, really. Yeah, they're all like hunkered here, so it's not going to be very good in the last few turns as we try to close the distance a bit. Yeah, they're everywhere basically. Turn 14, 20 plus, so we might go overtime. I don't know how the situation is like, but still pretty even, I think. Don't really know exactly how much German forces are here. I think they're all like entrenched though. Look at the foxhole here. I can definitely identify a foxhole. And yeah, I can definitely see some of them really deep in the woods. Yeah, I think any of these guys in the wood is entrenched in foxhole. This guy also in foxhole. Could have been a crater from one of the tank shells. Yeah, here. I think this guy's also in foxhole, so need to move here and then perhaps. Yeah, I guess I need to see. Yeah, I think they can see us. If we move a bit, if we move into the wheat field and then try to cross here, I think that's probably the most safe or safest route. Or we can make a dash for it, human wave this area, and then try to use a sneaking guys to lend support. I guess we need to move a bit quicker then. I'm wondering whether sneaking all the time is going to be tiresome for these guys. But we need to try that before moving in mass. I forgot to move these guys well. And tanks definitely need to help and give us a cover, plenty of cover. And we have still a lot of guns, and most of them are being trained on the identified targets. So hopefully it's going to be effective. really concerned about how these guys are going to make it into the next cover closest to the objective. Going to focus on here. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, so we are hitting them. This guy's going into the cover, and this guy's sneaking, and I think they'll be able to see us definitely around here. And we've identified another target, I think. Yeah, so this tank also now be able to shoot across the field. One casualty, so there has been some kind of mortar that has been peppering us. Knocked out, wow. Okay, so I don't know exactly what happened, but there's a German gun, I think, yeah. Wow, my gosh. So totally knocked out. Wow, yeah, so need to be careful. And I think in the last episode I mentioned something about a gun here. And I was proven right. It was too rash a decision to actually move the tanks. I had to try something. And these guys are, okay, they're trading shots. No problems. No problems, but I think these guys are being also hit. Definitely need to make this guy move into this cover. And then overwhelm this guy, perhaps. Yeah, now they're able to... They're focusing here. So we need to move these guys now and advance as quick as possible. Yeah, this tank, I gave a reverse order because I was afraid of the mortars landing on here consistently, but yeah, it's all around here. Definitely a gun. And they confirmed the knockout. Yeah, and they just basically destroyed it to make sure that everything's knocked out and disabled. We are keeping the pressure on this side of things. I'm sure that there are more Germans on this cover, sliver of cover here. We need to make a move sooner or later. Yeah. On this side, they're making pretty brisk progress. Definitely faster than I thought. Yeah, and it gives a pretty decent cover, and then we make sure that we stay in line before we make the final charge. And then BA-10s are still giving us a bit of a cover. I don't know whether there is any German gun. On this side, I don't think I found anything. They're being discreet, so that's pretty good. Oh. I don't know whether this defender saw us, but yeah, we are moving. And I think these guys will also move. So is this guy. Yeah, knocked out and then didn't give a chance to escape. Crew has been basically done for. No crews came out of this. I wonder what the rate of like tank crews being able to escape from any disabled tank in the Russian side. For this unfortunate tank, nobody came out alive because they didn't have enough time to actually get out before everything went kaput. Okay, so trying to continue our progress on the left. Pressure what seems to be a mortar unit, and I think there's a lot of pressure to be applied in this turn. And under that covering fire, we are going to move into this position and maybe able to let's see if I can actually advance all the way here to the edge and then start shooting at these guys while these guys are sneaking. So need to be a bit more detailed in how to set up all these guys. Oops, sorry. Let's see if I can make these guys advance a bit. This is the HQ. Trust the HQ. And here as well, right? Wonder what happened to the crew from this PSW. Maybe he's lurking around. Alright, taking cover. This guy also, I guess, okay, so now I don't know what I'm going to do with these guys. They can still target some units here. Yeah. maybe they can provide some covering fire, and more guys will be coming along, so they'll do that. And these BA-10s will continue shooting. And it's mortar unit, I don't know whether I can target them. No. Yeah, I think I need to provide some movement for these guys too. This guy will be spotting for the mortar, so I don't know whether we'll be able to target this guy right now. I guess not. Not through the trees, but we'll try to further pressure it to be knocked out. Not the hardiest of units. And this tank is trying to see, there might be some defenders here, so I don't think you can actually see what is happening, although it still has some narrow strip of vision to provide some support on the right side of these sneaking guys. Okay, so let's see if this guy can make it to the middle of the wheat field now. This inches, game of inches. Now these guys are being hit. Some guys over here that is targeting it. These guys are moving. And this gun, I don't know what is going on with this gun, but hopefully it's not going to be active. This guy might need to move a bit. And there's some guys also here. Yeah, need to be the mortars too. This guy shooting? Yeah, shooting at something. Not really that accurate though. Wow, yeah, bullets are flying. Definitely. Light gun, that's not good. Yeah, so you might be able to pressure them to human wave. Sooner or later, we're getting hit perhaps. These guys are all down, alerted, shaken, so lost a man I think. Just shaken. Fortunately, there's not been a lot of injuries or casualties. But these guys are now, yeah, definitely advancing. The sign of things to come. It's a little preview of what's going to happen when I unleash the human wave. And I release the human wave. Yeah, I thought this was a mortar, but oh, there's a mortar and a light gun. That's not good. Yeah, we really need to get rid of this guy, and now we can identify this guy being half strength 4. Still have machine gun. Yeah, light gun right here, so BA-10, beware. This guy now starts shooting. Mortar might work pretty well, so I wonder what is happening with the mortar. Taking cover, unfortunately. There's this mortar, be able to maybe target this guy, but not too sure. From this vantage point, let's see. I definitely can see this guy in the open field, but he's in foxhole. And there's another defender in the wood. Yeah, we need to collapse at least one part of it in the next 3 turns to be able to ensure us a victory or even a ceasefire. So we need to roll through. I wonder how fast this gun is going to react. I heard a really big shot coming from the other side. Keep hitting them, but let's see if my mortar unit is able to let loose. Oh, okay. Yeah, they know where we are, I think, the mortar units. And this guy is probably in danger because they are now on the target of the mortar. But let me see if this guy was able to shoot anything. It starts with 44 high explosives and it ends with 44. So yeah, this guy's moving, so I guess I gave him order to... This guy wanted to maybe find a better site or something. I think this mortar is now shooting at this guy. Use your main gun, and there's 2 identified units in the wood shooting at this guy now. And the mortar, I can hear the mortar rounds landing nearby. Yeah, it's really close now. It's around less than 50 meters, I think. And let's see what happened on the right side here. Nothing destroyed, or they're definitely buttoned up. Don't see a lot of targets being... okay, this guy has a target. This guy doesn't have any target anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy. Maybe I just move this guy up here and then try my luck. Okay, and for these guys, they're being hit by this infantry squad. Yeah, very much so. The right side, the guys are running. Fortunately, this guy is being targeted by the tank, so I think we might be able to rush this area. Just want to see if the shots are landing on this side. Yeah, there's some guys targeting. And mortars, there's some mortars also. I think this is really something that I should try through the just direct route. Yeah, but the bulk of the advance is going to happen on this side. Alright. Yeah, so we can see almost everything, and this guy now turned its turret toward us. Yeah, toward this guy, so I think we might have to now charge or make a move from this side to get close as possible to the German gun and pressure them further. It's shocked. Lost a man, lost a crew. Light gun is being targeted, and light gun is targeting it, I think, too. So, well, let's see what happens. So, human wave time on the left flank. I decided to, as they're in a group and not being all that shot at, they're relatively free, so I decided to give them human wave order. As these guys now move up to this side, and the sneaking is going to still happen, and then going to human wave also. I don't know, they might be, I don't know, I'd probably give them order to sneak a bit farther up to be a bit more, a bit closer to the rest of the group. And I think they'll be within the firing range or the sighting range of the defenders. Yeah, I really can't shake off the feeling that I was a bit too passive. Hopefully there'll be some overtime so I'll be able to see to the end of the battle. This is also grouping going on here, and we try to rush advance. And yeah, this guy's rather worrying, but hopefully this guy is able to see this guy. Contact, didn't really find the defender, cannot really locate him, but yeah. And unfortunately this guy is in the side of the light gun. I don't know how powerful it is, but I think it's powerful enough to destroy this light reconnaissance vehicle, so yeah. I don't know whether I can give a reverse order. It's going to probably pause for 15 seconds or so. It's not going to really matter. It's direct in its sight, and then hopefully this is able to deliver an accurate shot. This guy shot. I think mortar kind of shot them. I lost a crew, so it's not going to be mobile for I think a few turns. Panicking, so could be routed. Yeah, but you know, let's see what happens. Human wave order given. So hopefully this guy will give plenty of covering fire. Not destroyed yet, but might be destroyed pretty soon. Yeah. Knocked out, yeah. That easily. Alright, human wave. Okay. This is also being targeted. I think this has been knocked out. This guy is retreating, routed. This guy is going away though. Yeah, so he's going to be out of the range of the gun, hopefully. No serious damage, okay. Oh, being hit. Yeah, this being driven back, broken. Oh my goodness. Things are really not looking up. This guy's being hit also. Well, tank is helping, but yeah, this is not a really good turn. Maybe we should have done a human wave on both sides. But this has been routed, broken, unfortunately. From these guys, yeah, they're all like surrounding the area. Very much so. Really can't get them out. This guy is actually out of the position. That's weird. Yeah, I think they're moving toward, I think they're sensing something happening here on this side, so they're moving. Yeah, they're definitely shouting, "Hurrah!" Yeah, that's what I wanted. It was worth it just for that. Unfortunately, they're cut down. And mortar also. And light gun, I think. I think they should definitely turn back. Yeah. These guys now probably should try to advance. Yeah, and then get this guy to pressure this guy. Okay. This guy's still sneaking, so he might have a... I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's a bit too late. And they're getting shot at also. Yeah, so they're shaking already. And this guy, yeah, they can definitely find. So this guy will sneak and then I think try to now engage them fully. I think this guy probably will try to engage this guy, shooting, covering fire. This guy is being hit. Yeah, so unfortunate that the human wave didn't work. This guy is definitely will try to hit us. Yeah, some of them made it into the cover. What happened? I thought it was destroyed. Oh, bailing out. Yes, this is bailing out, and this guy is the guy who probably ran away. And it's routed, so I cannot really control it right now. I maybe have to wait, but yeah, things are not really looking good. We still have plenty of men, but didn't really work out. Hopefully the mortar is able to give us a bit of a punch. Okay, so just trying to regroup once again on the left side. Trying to move everybody here. It seems like I don't know whether I can make it in 3 turns. I don't think that's really possible unless I can drive all these guys out, but at least from only one side of the objective. But yeah, I don't think it's really possible. There's 2 guns here. There's another light gun here, so yeah, it's a bit very tough to break it. I guess I could try to move these guys and advance on the right side, but yeah, I don't think that's a bit too late for that. Wow, I don't know what happened there. But this officer went crazy. Yeah, the guns are... Wow, okay, they're being hit. Mortar, definitely a problem. This guy should come back to cover, but still holding. This guy is, I think, maybe routed a bit, I'm not so sure. I mean, we're damaging them, but it's not to the... Wow, yeah, they got damaged. Open field, mortar strike. And this guy had a This guy had some kind of idea. Is to basically rush forward. So, I mean, we might have to do another human wave here. Definitely a human wave time here for this guy, but nobody's following him, unfortunately. Wow. I wish what went into his head, but caught that moment. Okay. Yeah, but he got clipped at the end, so I think we need to follow his lead and help him. In a way, I guess, I don't know. I think it's not gonna work though. Yeah, this abandoned, still routed, so I think this is out of service. Did a really good job though in the beginning, but unfortunately it didn't happen. This guy also got hit. Yeah, no serious damage, but has been hit somewhere. They're everywhere. This guy probably, or this guy. This guy. Yeah, now this is okay, so we are able to find some target. And from, yeah, this I think on the right side they have been driven back. There's some light guns here. So it's kind of hard, but they made it into position. But I think they'll be probably more or less bottled up on the right flank. Yeah, morale's dropping a bit, but still pretty decent. And we are ever closing into this right across the probably toughest line to be set up around this objective. So I think we really need to give another go at here. Destroy the guns and then try to push forward with armor, but yeah, the armor is not doing too well. We have 2 armor that I can probably bring forward. If this guy recovers, I may be able to do another one, but yeah, this guy is in trouble. Maybe not long for the world. I made it back. So need to provide some kind of fire here. Yeah, broken. They're doing some things here. Okay. Also panicking. Oh, this guy's trying to sneak around here. Okay. That could work. Yeah, I think. Another human wave. It's shorter this time. This guy will try to cover. Area fire. There's a reason why there were no artillery support in this particular mission for the Soviets, because it's going to be all just manpower. That's going to be the only thing that gives them an upper edge. Turn 18, so it's a make or break turn. Gave another human wave order to this little cover here, and we might have a chance, seeing that the defense is more or less concentrate on the direct opposite side of our another contingent, another group. Yeah, light guns are the problem. These guys are being now. Yeah, I think he's aiming at this guy. Yeah, definitely. You can see broken, panic, knocked out. No, not this guy, but pinned. Okay, so we're trying to sneak this guy inside the cover. This guy's pinned, the mortar. Yeah, I think if we can hold it here, then maybe might be able to follow up. Mortar is getting close. This guy is a mortar that probably could move a bit more up to the pines here. And this is the, yeah, tiring finally, rested. Need to move pretty quickly inside. And where is that, yeah, right, so it also move up. Forgot about these guys. They're being, yeah, so I think it might not be a good idea to, this guy will be hit pretty hard. I mean, I can count these guys and these guys. Probably these guys also hitting us. I gave some move to contact orders so that if there's some contact on this side, infantry can open up, support our guys as well as in addition to these tanks. Alright. Okay. Yeah, they're on now soon. Yeah, they're very well entrenched, that's for sure. There's another one of these guys. Now we are firing at them, and then the problem is whether we can make it across. We are being targeted, so yeah, they're already slowing down though. They're already slowing down, there's just too much. Oh wow, it's eliminated. This guy made it though. Wow. Yeah, it worked this time. And now we can probably, I don't know, there's too many guys. And because the mortars are now here, might be able to, yeah, now maybe able to knock these guys out. Yeah, wow, that was very costly. Anti-tank team, wow, they're like prepared for us on both flanks and everything. Yeah. Yeah, getting hit now. The officer's gone. Getting pinned, but some of them made it. Wow, this is how you play the Russians, I guess. It is crazy. Yeah, at least in the early goings, I guess. Wow. They're really in close proximity, so the mortars really need to support these guys definitely throughout the next turn. These guys are now being hit by everything in the kitchen sink. And the tanks are... The thing is that they're in the forest, so if they get a bead on this guy, for example, yeah, they appeared, but then they soon disappear after shooting up their gun because I think they're concealed. And these guys are not that accurate. Just giving a pretty passable covering fire, I guess. This guy's still firing, and then wow, this guy actually made it to this side. That's amazing. That's pretty amazing. Okay. You might be able to do another human wave on this side. So, third human wave. This routed? Any of these guys routed or anything, or just are they still fighting form? I mean, they're 2 and 6, so you might be able to exploit it. Okay, so let's see if I can move this guy here and then do a human wave here. Okay, you have to do a human wave right away. The foxhole. Another foxhole. Now this guy is able to cover, provide some covering fire. This is around 110 meters, so I don't think they can make it. They're being shot at once again. Maybe I should target this guy. Yeah. And firing. They have 105 high explosive shells. I wonder why they stop firing at all times. I mean, they should be constantly delivering payload after payload, shells after shell. Okay, so at least some of these guys made it. Man, they're running toward the target, and this guy is... Okay, yeah, definitely we need to fire at any of these guys as fast as possible. And light gun, that's good. There's another mortar guys coming, right? Yeah, shaken, but... Do you see them? And on this side, they have recovered somewhat, so they can give a bit of a covering fire on this mortar and everything. Let's see, yeah, they're basically all full. Still some broken guys, panic guys. Alright, unfortunate. This guy now recovered? No, they're broken. They're out of commission. This guy is able to probably maybe if I do this, how about that? And contact. Maybe still be able to fire at some targets. Another crew, possibly a gun. Yeah, 19 out of 20. Not really looking up. Another human wave on this side. Yeah, so there's a lot of action happening here. Wow, this is probably one of the more frenetic missions I played in a combat mission. Definitely gives that meaning to harrowing experience of Eastern Front. Yeah, wow, this guy getting hit by the gun, I think. Has to be knocked out though. Unfortunately, not yet. Yeah, oh, okay, being stopped very quickly. Let's hoorah together. Yeah, this is running. It's them running. I think it's slower than... Now they're running, they're hoorahing now. Definitely drawing some fire. Oh, they got hit. Come on. Wow. They got hit. This guy also got hit. Go into the rocky fields, guys. Another attempt. Got cut down. My goodness. Yeah. Are they able to... Is this guy okay now? Oh, abandoned. Okay. They didn't move. These guys didn't move at all. Yeah, they weren't really up to it. This guy moved though. Maybe I should move everybody on one side instead of trying to split up my troops. That was a mistake, I think. The machine gun better start firing. Yeah, machine gun's not firing. Maybe it's jammed or something. Yeah, you can hear the hoorah from even this side. The mortar is firing now. Another machine gun. This guy really is a very, very well entrenched gun. Still be able to fire. And some large gun. I don't know whether it was artillery strike. But they got our notice. We got noticed. The mortar is definitely being now targeted. But this guy's slowly turning. Yeah, there's so many guys here though. My goodness, I'm just don't know what to do here. Maybe I should have just got everybody on one side and then just rushed. Human wave every turn. This guy is eliminated, unfortunately. Guy seems to be running away though. Not running away, but displacing a bit, so it might... just too much for our human wave. I don't think I'll be able to human wave in this side, because there's stone wall here. Maybe stop on the way. And then... yeah, they're kind of running back, I think, to second line of defense. Getting hit. It's kind of disappointing that the tanks are not be able to shoot accurately. These guys are not even shooting. Yeah, the tanks have I think low reloading speed. This guy's knocked out finally, maybe because of mortar, so that's good. Finally got knocked out, but the crew has been firing some pistols here after being knocked out. Yeah, it's really close. Around 50 meters. Oh, so close. Yeah, so far. Yeah, mortar destroyed it. Yeah, there's so many of these guys though. What the best I can do is try to challenge it by amassing more of these guys into the forest. But they're already, yeah, there's another mortar guy, there's anti-tank team. I don't think that's going to be as bad. How are these guys doing? 4, 7, pinned. Okay. Not doing too well. Making cover. Yeah. They're rested. Machine guns. Yeah, need to probably pressure them a bit further. Right. Wow. Alright. So let's move up and try to find some target. Now that this is knocked out, maybe I have some more leeway as to how to make use of the tanks. Right now I don't think I can do any human wave anymore. These guys, I made it to this rocky area. I think they'll be able to maybe cross over. This guy is in the foxhole, not really shooting, but really gotta make it work. Yeah, the guns are getting this guy now. So they really need to move quickly. I think even assault might be in order, but this guy, yeah, being hit. Yeah, I think this guy will be eliminated. And I think I tried assault. The last turn of the game. Yeah, I try to knock out the light gun. And then see if I can... Machine guns might be able to do some more. Yeah, machine guns might be able to do... Let's see, where is the machine gun? Oh, here it is. Yeah, can you target? Oh, shaken and jammed. Okay, so the setup is still 4 seconds away. I think you'll be able to target it. It's just shaken a bit. I give another order for these guys to maybe now advance and try to aim at some targets. Maybe on this side, may be able to do it because it's kind of shielded from the gun here. But then now that this is destroyed, might be able to do some good. Same as wow, this is being targeted. Okay, unfortunately, you have to reverse first. Yeah, wow, these guns have been very impressive. I wonder how long it's not available, but it has probably destroyed a few of our, definitely destroyed a few of our lion's share of our armor guys. So last turn, unless it's going to go overtime. I don't think it's going to go overtime, but you know, look at that. These guys are now coming in to help. Yeah, so basically we are stranded here. destroy it or not? I was able to make it back. Okay. Now this is able to target the anti-tank team. Wow, okay. That's the way to do it. Maxim guns are now firing at them. Yeah, destroyed I think. No? Not yet? Yeah, it is being suppressed, but still it's in working shape. Wow. Amazing. Being bombarded by the mortars. Yeah, now these guys have been cut down. Moral speed is high though still. Wow, considering what had just transpired. Okay, so wasn't able to destroy this gun despite all the fire being, despite all the effort and just peppering of the mortar, and I think, yeah, they're not doing too well. They're being cut down. It's not really good, cover. They made it here, so it's a bit of a cover here. Wasn't able to assault this position though. Yeah, it was a bit too much, I think. Yeah, it's too much for, I mean, there's a limit. Oh, there's a literal fortress. Yeah, so there's really not much going on here because they're going to be cut down the moment they set foot outside in this part of the open field. But they're able to put some pressure on this flank as well. At least they're doing some good. The tanks, yeah, the tanks are actually targeting, firing some shots. This guy, I don't know what they're doing. Okay. Okay, I don't know whether it's going to go into overtime, but I don't think it's going to go overtime. I think they have iron grip on this area, and it's going to be very difficult to wrest control. So many of these guys now still pretty good condition or in strength defending that space, so yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so overtime. Oh my goodness, really? Are you sure? Are you kidding me? Okay. Right, so let's add the strength on this side, and we have some more time to consider our options then. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I think I played around 2 hours of this game. So I think I leave this to part 3. I don't know whether it's going to be more than a few turns, so I mean, it's not going to be... Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether it's going to turn the tide of the situation right now, but you know, let's see what I can make use of it since I know what the makeup of the defense is. Truthfully, if I can, I don't know whether this is possible, but if I can somehow make it into this side, perhaps I can probably human wave ourselves into this position. But as you can see, there's some very entrenched guys still. There are 2 guys in this side, 3 actually, and there are more guys, yeah, protecting the flag. I come back and see what I can do with the current situation. Doesn't really look good, but still we have a bit of a hope. So once again, thank you for watching. Combat mission Barbarossa to Berlin, and please stay tuned.